Dispatch, the game where you go from being Mecha Man, a crime-fighting superhero, to being stuck behind a desk as Robert Robertson and being forced to work with the former villains who you once protected the city from. Dispatch is a game full of many different choices, each with their own consequences, which will drastically change the story. With 36 trophies required for the Platinum, we will have to cover everything this game has to offer in multiple playthroughs. This will lead us making some massive decisions along the way, also upgrading and improving our roster of heroes, completing various different challenge-related trophies, picking the least popular donut in a shop, but all these choices pale in comparison to the biggest one. Which one of these two baddies to rizz up? As always guys, if you enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe and click the bell icon to never miss a video. And with all that out of the way, let's begin. Episode 1 will lead to us only getting the one trophy, which is simply for finishing episode 1. So our journey begins late at night in Los Angeles with a therapy session.
Look, I love my dad, alright? I love my dad. That's the truth.
Loved.
That's what I said.
You said love. Your dad's dead, so you don't love him. You loved him.
Sorry, did I say a therapy session? No, what I meant was an interrogation. And don't feel sorry for this guy. He's an absolute prick.
I hope Shroud kills you just like he killed your father. I hope he fucking spanks your little daddy issue bitch ass to death, you hear me?
Turns out this guy works for a supervillain called Shroud, who killed our father, but eventually he tells us where he is hiding. And once we get the information we require, we simply drop him. This game already has quite a lot of fake outs. We then get suited up, and once ready, we enter the Mecha Man suit for the first time. Inside the suit, we insert the Astral Pulse, which is the power core for the entire Mecha Man suit. Once this is done, we race off to face Shroud. So we see the Steelworks is full of Shroud's henchmen, so we start to pick them off quietly.
He's here!
Yeah, we may not have any superpowers, but fuck me, can Robert throw hands as we just batter these two morons. Once defeated, we hack into some of their tech, and after a very short and simple minigame, we're able to pinpoint Shroud's location inside the factory. Finally, after years of hunting him down, we're able to come face to face with our father's killer.
I've been looking forward to this. 'Cause it's over, Shroud. And it would be nice to watch that back at a different angle.
Oh no, it's over, Shroud!
All this build-up, face-to-face with your father's killer, and you come in here with that lame shit?
This guy is really starting to piss me off, so while he roasts us about our dead dad, we decide to get rid of him once and for all. After putting him in the top corner, we get back inside the Mecha Man suit. Holy shit, it's one of the extras from The Walking Dead.
I'm getting really sick of you!
So our annoying friend here then shows us his actual form.
Cool dick. So, you, got some kind of clever supervillain there?
You can call me Toxic.
Unfortunately for Toxic, we spend several minutes tossing him around this entire factory, and there's not much he can do to harm us on his own. That's when some of his pals show up and several other powered villains, making this somewhat of an even fight. But even still, we just slam Toxic around the factory while fending off his friends. That is until we get covered by this massive slime fucker, hooked up to a crane, and then cooked alive within our suit. Luckily, we did manage to get the shields back online just in time. This is when the man himself, Shroud, appears, and his lapdog tells us that he just wants the Astral Pulse back. Not wanting to give it up, we plan an escape. Lowering the shields and diverting all power to the thrusters, we manage to break our way free from the chains and blast our way out of the factory. This is when we get our first close-up of Shroud. As we fly away, however, our suit warns us of a foreign device, and before we can do anything to react, it simply explodes.
For nearly 50 years, a Mecha Man has protected Los Angeles. Built by an ordinary civilian with no superpowers. This first suit was dubbed by some fans as Mecha Man Prime. 3 generations of pilot, their identities kept secret, have given everything to protect this community, including their lives. After the tragic passing of Prime, the next Mecha Man, known as Astral, teamed up with a star-studded superhero group known as the Brave Brigade, leading to an unprecedented period of peace in the Southland. After years of loyal service, tragedy struck again, when Shroud, a former Brave Brigade member turned villain, killed the pilot of Mecha Man in cold blood. But yet again, as hope was lost, a third generation of Mecha Man emerged. A Mecha Man for the modern era. A bulwark against organized crime in the greater Los Angeles area. Until today. Earlier today, Mecha Man broke his silence and addressed the media.
As we address the media, it doesn't take too long before one of them oversteps the mark with a certain question.
How disappointed would your dad be if he were here right now?
Yeah, mate, lean in, I'll tell you the answer. Get fucked, you old grey-haired twat. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. I think all of us picked this option, let's be honest. Later that night, as we watch ourselves assault the old man, the Skittle Brigade rock up to steal some TVs. We confront these twats, even though we are slightly fucked up. I still think we can take them because I've seen Robert throw hands and he's pretty good.
Look, you're hurt. You're not thinking straight. You don't want to fight someone who knows which hand every punch is coming from.
Oh fuck, this is it. This is how we die. Mistakes were made.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
Thankfully, however, before we can get beat to death by the Skittle Brigade, someone flies into the rescue.
Hi, I'm Blonde Blazer. I work over at Superhero Dispatch Network.
Blonde Blazer here then invites us to join her for drinks at a local bar, which obviously we accept. And it's here where we explain that we spent millions to keep the suit running, and we can't afford nor have the skills required to repair the Mecha Man suit. After some talking, she finally explains why she is here.
I was hoping, after some drinks to loosen you up, I could learn a little more about you. And, if all that went well, present you with a proposition.
Wait, is she dropping Riz? Right, fuck me, Robert. Play this cool, mate. This is a home run. You cannot fumble this.
Well, I have to say, Blazer, that does sound intriguing.
That's actually not water.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
As she goes to get cleaned up, we have a run-in with someone who knows us, but we cannot remember their name, so we take a guess at it.
You are sunglasses indoors at night guy. Your superpower is that you're able to let everyone know in the room that you're a douchebag.
Turns out this is actually Flambe, a villain turned hero who we beat the shit out of years ago. With the help of some freezing cold water and a slippery floor, we were able to knock him out without even leaving our seat. After getting kicked out of the bar, Blazer meets us outside and says she knows a place where we can talk alone. And I just said now is the perfect chance to just appreciate how bloody good this game looks. Seriously, it's amazing. This is when she lets slip that she knows our real identity, which isn't exactly common knowledge, but since she knows who we are, we give her our entire origin story.
There was Grandpa Bobby, then my dad, who I called Dad, but everyone else called Robbie, and then me, Robert, because I wanted to be taken seriously. Gramps was the first Mecha Man. He died in the suit before I was born. Dad was killed fighting Shroud. That's when I took over. There was a little inheritance and the life insurance money.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Just your run-of-the-mill, sad superhero origin story. The family tradition, if there is one, is dying in that suit, which I guess I don't have to worry about anymore.
After trauma dumping some more, she removes her mask and right, this is it. Don't spit anything in her face and we will be fine.
No, this... I'm sorry if I gave the wrong impression.
Oh, no.
Never mind, after making a dick out of herself twice, she then gets to the actual proposition.
Do you remember a superhero named Trackstar?
Remember, of course. He's like family. That I haven't talked to in a while, but What about him?
I work with him at SDN. He recommended you. Mentioned that he worked with your father.
Yeah, he was the youngest member of the Brave Brigade, so he was kind of my babysitter for a while.
Blonde Blazer thinks we would be perfect for a job at SDN as a dispatcher. He also promises that if we take the job, they can repair our suit for us while we help the other heroes. This then leads to us taking the SDN dispatcher test, and we learn all about how to do the job, with each dispatch requiring different skills and each of our heroes specialising in a different area of expertise. We have to use our brain to figure out who is best to send on each mission, but yeah, I completely aced the test. I swear Blazer's actual superpower is being able to send mixed signals incredibly well, but as she leaves, however, she asks us to meet her tomorrow at SDN. This earns us the first trophy of the video for getting hired at SDN. The episode then closes out with us chilling at home with our dog called Beef. Yeah, it's good to see me and 55% of other people also got absolutely baited into doing that. Episode 2 will lead to us getting several trophies, but with the main trophy being earned for simply finishing episode 2. While we wait in the SDN offices, we get introduced to another hero called Waterboy, but soon Blazer shows up to take us away for our interview. Never mind, she just drags us into a locked conference room for some reason.
Take your clothes off.
Yes! 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 Yes!
So Mixed Signals Girl is back and she tells us that no one can know we're Mecha Man, so that's kind of why we're stripping.
No! 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 Fuck! Shit!
So as Robert gives Blazer 2 tickets to the gun show, we soon find out that it isn't just the two of us in the room.
Who locks a conference room? So, you two fuck or what?
So this is Invisigal, and she is one of the former villains who we will be in charge of, and it doesn't take her too long before she starts roasting us as well.
Well, I'm wet. I see why you like him. Look at that trip. What does that look? Best Buy Fight Club? Fucking hot.
But we quickly get given a tour of the offices, and after that, however, we meet another worker here, and soon we hit it off.
What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Royd. Alright, good to meet you, brah.
Likewise.
Turns out he also knows that we are Mecha Man because he is the one who will remake our suit. But from meeting new friends to meeting with a very old one.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Why are you all tense? What? It's a hug, not a hand job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right. Because I'm old as shit. How about this? This jog your memory?
Trackstar? Holy shit!
Yeah, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around here, so keep it,
This is when he explains that he can move 50 times faster than other humans, but this also ages him 50 times faster, and it's safe to say he would do anything to be able to use his powers again.
I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
This is when we meet our list of former villains turned heroes who we get to work with, and we start with Sonar, aka Moist Critical, who is a giant Batman addicted to cocaine and is also a genius with his best stat being intellect.
This is going to come as a shock to all of you watching this, but I'm just going to go ahead and be brave and come out and say it here. I'm dropping my pants and showing you the truth. I don't know fuck all about the stock market.
Next up is Flambe, whose best stat is combat somehow, even though we beat him with a slippery floor. This is when Chase tells us that Invisigal turned herself in months ago for some reason, and that she can turn invisible but only while she holds her breath, which is a problem as she has asthma. Coupe is up next, and she is a psycho ex-assassin whose best stats are in combat and intellect. Obviously, Top of the Morning is up next, and he is best known for chatting shit and also being 3'3". Malevola or Karlak here is a demon with an Australian accent, not that anyone is focused on that, let's be honest.
Yo, I'm down bad, bro.
Second to last, we have Gollum here, who is completely made of mud, and in no one's surprise, his best stat is Vigor. And last up, we have Prism, who is basically a music star who can blind people. After learning each of our team members' strengths and weaknesses, we get ready for our first shift. So we introduce ourselves to the Z team.
Hey team, this is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real first name, bitch! You can't be this shook on your first day, come on!
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I saw him in his underwear.
Who? Roberto son?
Yeah, thankfully Chase once again comes in and saves us.
Shut the fuck up! Let me remind you, these calls are fucking recorded for training fucking purposes. So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of. Alright?
For our first dispatch, however, we have a really exciting job of sending Invisigal to grab a balloon out of a tree. This is when we learn that each team member has a unique ability when certain parameters are met. This will lead us earning the Getting to Know You's trophy, which we got for learning each hero's power. We then send Sonar on another dispatch, and this will lead us getting the Nailed It trophy, which we got for getting a perfect dispatch with only one hero. Occasionally, however, we can help our team out by hacking in and disabling alarms or opening locked doors. While doing this, however, we got another trophy called Burning Chrome. This required us to complete a hacking level with a third of the timer left, so we got the trophy for doing just that. Now is probably the perfect time to explain with each successful dispatch, our team members gain experience which we can use to level up their stats, so I specialised each hero in their preferred stat. With the day nearly over, however, Invisigal decides to take the last dispatch for herself, which is at a place called Granny's Donuts. Using the CCTV, we see that Granny is knocked the fuck out, and the place is an absolute mess. But she soon asks us what our favourite donut is. Yeah, this will lead us getting a trophy later on in the episode, but what a name for a trophy, by the way.
Those long ones with the cream inside.
Oh, you like a dick donut?
No. They're called...
You love big, long, cream-filled dick donuts. I got it, dude. You like your dick donuts up in your throat, in your ass, both.
Yep, you got me. I love gobbling on hot, sloppy donuts. Love them from my mouth to my butt. How's it going? First day.
Anyway, we do some quick hacking to be able to use the other cameras, and once we do, we see the villain is armed and making his way towards Invisigal. Obviously, she gets the drop on him and starts beating the fucking shit out of him.
I got this, Lieutenant Dan. Never mind.
That is until he closes the distance and is able to overpower her. So we plan on hacking the sprinklers to disable his blasters, but you may wonder why I'm chilling here, and that's for our next trophy, Time's Running Out, which we got for finishing a hack within the last 5 seconds. With his blasters fried and unable to fire, Invisigal is once again able to get the upper hand and carry on beating the shit out of him. That is until Granny grabs the spare blaster off the floor and is ready to fire. So we tell Invisigal what to do next.
Fucking advice, Lieutenant Dan.
Stop calling me Lieutenant Dan, because the joke doesn't work and you sound dumb.
Granny doesn't even know how to shoot that thing. Take out the thief first. He's the only one with his finger on the trigger. But
not being the brightest bulb about, she decides to do things her own way and tries to disarm Granny, leading to him getting fried.
What do I have to do to make people fucking listen to me?
Where's the perp, Lieutenant?
I think he must have had something else to do, because he left.
I mean, this is why you have insurance, right?
Thankfully, Uncle Chase is here to offer some advice and tells us to take a quick break. But at the end of our first shift, we do get another trophy. As our review comes in, we see we failed or missed 0 calls. This gets us the Shift Was Lit trophy. So while we chill in the break room with Sonar, it doesn't take too long before Invisigal shows up again, and this leads to quite a heated argument between us and her.
You trashed the place. The suspect got away, you got the client hurt. You think when that guy signed up for SD and it'd result in the back of his ballsack getting scorched? Because they don't mention that in the commercials.
First of all, the place was trashed when I got there. Second, I'm sure Granny would take some crispy nuts over losing his arm. As far as the bad guy, fuck, shit happens.
With neither of us backing down, the argument escalates even further into personal attacks.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You were a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built. Now you're a twitchy little bitch turtle without its shell. A real hero puts their ass on the line.
Based on what I saw today, you wouldn't last a day as Mecha Man. Because there isn't a mech suit in the universe that'll keep you from being a selfish fucking asshole.
Yeah, this obviously does result in us getting fucking haymakered out of nowhere by her though. As we lie on the floor with Batman standing over us, this leads to our next trophy.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
Which we got for finishing episode 2. With our shift complete, we meet with Chase and Blazer, and they both tell us that that is probably the best the Z team has ever done before, and this is when Blazer decides to give us full control on how to run the team. Shortly after this, we see that Waterboy is cleaning frantically around her desk, and he soon explains that Invisigal actually left our favourite donut for us at her desk, but she came back and smashed the shit out of it after our argument. Outside SDN, we speak with Blazer again, and just before she can explain things to us, we then get interrupted.
Blonde Blazer. Are you ready to go?
I'm frightened, and I don't know what to do. I'm confused, and I want to go home.
Thankfully, Phenomenon here doesn't break us in half on sight and actually invited us out to dinner with them, but we refuse. As episode 2 ends, we get a trophy for picking the least popular donut. I then went back and replayed this episode just to bang out some miscellaneous trophies, such as the Phoenix Down trophy, which required us to heal a team member twice in one shift, which we done by repeatedly pairing our injured hero with Malevola, whose ability allows her to heal injured teammates. Once we done this twice, we unlocked the trophy. We then got another simple but luck related trophy for failing a dispatch with 70% chance to succeed, and after a few attempts we done it and unlocked the trophy. Episode 3 has 2 trophies up for grabs, but with only one available this playthrough, that means we have a tough decision ahead of us. This episode begins with us helping Royd move all the Mecha Man parts into the back of a truck, but he is shocked to learn that we don't have the Astral Pulse, as it was destroyed when the suit blew up. Once back at SDN, he tells us that this is a massive problem, as only the Pulse can power the Mecha Man suit. But we soon learn if anyone can solve this problem, it's Royd, as he is a wee bit of a tech genius. This is when he shows us his plans for our new Mecha Man suit. Back at our desk, we asked Chase to look after Beef while we are away, and yeah, let's just say he's pretty keen on the idea.
Robert, I would literally let everyone here melt in eternal hell, including you, before anything happens to this dog.
Also, Little Miss Mixed Signals here then tells us that her and Phenomenon broke up, so looks like we're back in the race, boys. And she also tells us that at the end of today, we need to cut whoever is bottom of the leaderboards from the Z team. And it's pretty obvious who is at the bottom so far.
Fucking shit.
With the Z team knowing it's cut day, they all start sabotaging each other, with Sonar being locked up by Coupe as he thought he was going to see some titties.
I'm not trying to date a park bench, I'm trying to date some titty girl.
Can somebody go down to the gym and help Batboner?
Right, first dispatch, I'll send Punch Up and Invisigal together. Never fucking mind. They're sabotaging each other so they themselves get to climb the rankings, and this leads to many problems. Like firstly, us having to help each hero who has been sabotaged, and also a massively decreased chance of the dispatch being completed.
That they don't know what the f they're doing.
As the shift carries on, things get even worse when Invisigal plans on stopping Malevola from finishing her dispatch. This leads to the donut thief getting away yet again. As our performance review comes in, we order everyone back to the offices to have a chat about the shit they are getting up to. Just as we get everyone in one room for once, Golem fucking launches us across the room.
Oh, looks like this motherfucker's got the power to fly.
Oh, Bobby boy, watch where you're going at.
Yeah, you. Fucking Barney Rubble, fuck off. You can ask one of your teammates to fill you in later.
Get the fuck out of my sight before I demolish you.
After a full day of everyone giving us shit, it's time to flip the script and remind them who's in charge.
Nicki Mirage, I'm standing right here. You can talk to me.
Doesn't matter where I'm from, Cardi C. What matters is I'm here to figure out who stays and who goes.
So we do our best to try inspire the Z team and also tell them to stop bloody sabotaging each other. Oh, and we also remind Invisigal she's bottom of the leaderboard, so maybe try finish a dispatch for once. Back at our desk, without our heroes sabotaging each other, we are actually able to complete several different dispatches, as well as get some synergy going between certain characters like Prism and Flambe. This leads to not perfect, but a pretty successful second shift. As the day comes to a close, however, this is when we see Invisigal has went off course, and we use the nearby cameras to check in on her.
You gotta get rid of somebody, right? I'm making it easy for you.
No, you're quitting. You're not making it easy for me. You're making it easy for you.
I have fucking villain powers. I can turn invisible and skulk in the shadows. My powers let me steal shit and watch famous people fuck. Being a villain is my fate.
You make your own destiny.
Where'd you get that? Kung Fu Panda?
Liking.
You have no idea what I'm dealing with.
Oh, get out of here. At least you were born with powers. I don't have shit. So according to your dumbass theory, I should be an accountant.
You aren't far off.
Just as we're talking, however, the same villain who has escaped her twice is breaking into a nearby jewelry shop and is stealing $250,000. And finally, after some persuading, she agrees to take him down. Inside the shop, she manages to take out some of the henchmen by surprise and incapacitates them when he isn't looking. We then hack into the lights and plan on turning them on, temporarily blinding him and giving Invisigal an advantage to take him out. With him blinded, she seizes her chance and starts beating the shit out of him yet again, and using a pearl necklace manages to choke him out.
No hero. Fuck, no, let me try that again. Now you see me? Wait, what about lights out, Thundercuck?
As she returns to SDN, we see for once the entire team is united in celebrating us finally capturing this prick. Blazer then explains that the reason they are united is because we accidentally broadcasted our voice over the entire branch, meaning everyone heard our little pep talk, so maybe they will realise we're actually here to help them. Speaking in Blazer's office, she says Invisigal is no longer at the bottom of the leaderboards, as they reset every hour, so it's actually between Coupe and Sonar. I'll be honest, this wasn't even a tough choice. Coupe is good at everything, but Sonar is our only intellect-based character, and it allows me to use more mouse-critical memes, so obviously we save Sonar. This will lead us getting our next trophy, and it is for cutting Coupe from the team. So we break the bad news to her, and yeah, she isn't happy at all. But this did indeed get us the trophy. At the end of the day, while us and Chase are shooting the shit and looking after Beef, we get a pretty special moment with Invisigal.
I still would've cut you.
Well, no one fucking asked you, old man.
Lucky fucking for you.
Thanks.
Episode 4 has 2 trophies up for grabs, but with these being a multiple choice trophy, we will have to grab the other one in our next playthrough. Yeah, this is the episode with a really interesting opening, and I don't think I need to explain what's going on.
I'm gonna come.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day.
But before I get this channel taken down indefinitely, we see this is actually a dream she was having.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Sorry, Blonde Blazer, but after this, I am firmly on the Invisigal hype train. Right, as we make our way into the office, thankfully, we will have no sexual related content that will get this channel wiped from YouTube. Turns out Punch Up was a good friend of Coupe's and he is getting his own back that we cut her from the team. Chase also tells us that we are going to get the chance to add either Waterboy or Phenomenon to our team, and it sounds like a pretty easy choice until we see Phenomenon is fucking depressed. After that, we meet with Roy to test out another Astral Pulse prototype, and things are actually looking promising. That is until the pulse starts to overheat and our entire suit just collapses. While hard at work, Vizzy once again shows up out of nowhere and starts asking the really important questions.
You ever jerk off in this thing?
You low, Vizzy.
I mean, obviously you have, right? I should really be asking how often.
Hey, come on. I gotta work on this.
All the time, actually.
Bro.
I like to bust after every big bust, you know, and I was pretty successful, so you can imagine.
Sounds like loads of fun.
When did this become a whorehouse?
Before we can get fired for violating every HR guideline out there, we leave to go speak with Blazer. Oh, fuck me, what's going on today? Everywhere we look, there's tits or porn. But as we zip our dress up, I feel like I'm being pulled in two directions at once. I don't know who to pick. She also tells us that Phenomenon is not feeling so phenomenal anymore, and she asks us to try and have a chat with him and cheer him up.
I have been better, Robert Robertson. The blonde Blazer and I have ended our relationship.
But even in this sad state, we see he is still lightning fast. So after launching tons of glass into our chest, he simply strolls away like a man defeated. In the bathroom, Invisigal appears once again while we remove the glass from her chest, and she tells us why she's been acting weird all day.
I had a dream last night that we were fucking. Usually I don't remember my dreams, but this one was pretty vivid.
Because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy.
Was it the one where I have a big dick in it?
Yeah, actually, you did.
Wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be.
Once again, just as things start to heat up, Waterboy lets out the nastiest shit I have ever heard, ruining the moment. For our first shift of the day, it's pretty successful with our heroes carrying on with a pretty impressive completion rate. We also have Sonar infiltrate a cult, which he manages to do by outsmarting them. I then carry on boosting Flambe and Prism's synergy by sending them on more missions together, which they both handle well. We also do this with Invisigal and Gollum, who make a complementary duo. But our last duo, and probably my favourite, is Sonar and Malevola. Nearing the end of our first shift, we got the Career Development Trophy, which we got for maxing out our career rank. While taking our break, we see Flambe is giving Waterboy some shit. So being the champion of the people we are, we slap Flambe with spaghetti. This is when Blazer gives us the choice between Waterboy and Phenomenon, and I decided to go for Phenomenon. And let's just say it doesn't take too long for the big man to show his gratitude.
Hello, Robert. A moment of your time.
How do you move so quiet?
I float.
He may be depressed, but he still is a walking icon and an absolute unit, so I think he'll do some good for us. Unfortunately, as he joins the team, he gets roasted even worse than we did, which I find hilarious because he could kill everyone here within seconds, but yeah, keep poking the bear. We also use this time to help boost Flambe's powers, and we also see a Vanderstank for the 50th time this week. This does lead us getting the min-max trophy, which is for getting a hero to level 8, which we did when we ranked up Invisigal. For Phenomenon's first mission, I decided to send him and Punch Up on a very simple task, which didn't really go to plan.
I thought we were supposed to be getting help.
Apologies. I thought I saw a blonde Blazer in distress.
Thankfully, however, after he recovered, he did ace this mission. Oh, and we also captured another supervillain called the Brain Teaser, so that happened. After another successful day of dispatching, our shift is finally over.
Hey, kid. Love you.
Love you too, Owen.
Don't fuck this up.
While strolling the offices late at night, however, we find Phenomenon alone, and here we see our boy is deep in the depression right now, so we do our best to cheer him up.
What you need to do is find the next thing for you to be passionate about. Because it's out there.
Thank you. I wish to make love to you again.
Again?
This got us a trophy for giving Phenomenon a second chance. As we make it back to our desk, we once again check in on Invisigal as she's outside the area, and we see she managed to sneak into a local cinema.
That night, you feel bad asking people to pay when I'm just gonna sneak in. The only lame thing is I can't get snacks.
Floating buckets of popcorn do tend to draw a lot of attention.
But I miss it. I miss popcorn.
But before we can do anything, Blazer texts us and offers us dinner.
I don't know what to do!
Holy shit, I swear Robert's actual power is being able to pull bodies. But with the timer ticking down and us needing to make a decision, I decide
2, which could ruin it. You didn't hear any of that?
Yeah, no. It's probably fine though.
So, what are we, like, friends now?
I think we're getting there, don't you?
I haven't decided yet.
Would have been nice to know before I spent $86.
I'm not gonna fuck you just because you bought me a bucket of corn.
Can you just be normal for like a second?
Right, Robert, play it cool, mate.
Do you like Sour Patch Kids?
That's the most autistic riz ever, but somehow it just works. Good to see me and 66% of other people made the right choice. Before moving on to the next episode, I quickly replayed part of the episode to get yet another trophy, and this was the Overkill trophy. This required us to completely cover the graph on a single call, which we managed to do so by sending 4 different heroes all at once with different skills. Once the call was finished, we got the trophy. We now move on to episode 5, which will earn us several trophies, but with the main trophy of the episode being a multiple choice trophy, we will have to grab the other one in our next playthrough. But this episode starts with us in the gym having a lot of flashbacks from present day Robert back to the time we fought Flambe as Mecha Man. So this is when we see us in our prime kicking the absolute shit out of Flambe. But as we cut back to the present again, we see we are struggling to bench the weight we put on. And you will never guess who shows up to save us. Obviously Gaptooth here decides to try and annoy us, but Robert is also a master of taking the piss out of someone.
Actually, speaking of injuries, remind me, who took your tooth? It's like they only stole that little bit.
I got into a fight with an actual hero. And I assure you, he's regretting his decision to tangle with me.
After a quick workout, we head back to our desk and get ready for another shift. During our actual shift, we managed to grab the Work Spouse trophy, which we got for sending the same 2 heroes on multiple missions together. And once they reached level 3 synergy, we got the trophy. After a few more missions, we managed to do the same for Golem and Vizzy, so finally our team are starting to come together.
I turn good players into great players, and great teams into champions.
Power Trip is the next trophy which we got for expanding the powers of 4 different heroes, which we got after upgrading Golem. After a pretty chill first shift, it turns out the team are trying to guess which superhero we used to be with some really fucking stupid ideas.
I'm explaining the joke. What the fuck?
Decent reflexes?
Hey, Beef, no!
Which heroes do we know that talk too much and have quick reflexes?
After that, however, we speak with Chase quickly and he asks us will we kill Shroud if we get the chance.
We don't kill people. We're the good guys.
That's a good guy answer.
From one serious conversation to a completely stupid one as we return to our desk for the second shift.
We got a few guesses at your identity. Leading one right now is Blue Balls Man.
Let me guess, his power is not being able to nut.
Nah, his balls are literally blue, dude. Get your head out of the gutter.
So we send Vizzy and Prism on a dispatch and the power just cut out citywide, meaning we're going to get a lot of calls when it's back on. With Invisigal coming back from another completed dispatch and earning even more XP, this got us to the next trophy, which we got for maxing out a hero. With the power still down in all parts of the city, we have to hack in and restart the generators. This leads to us sending nearly everyone out at once and also developing our new duo of Phenomenon and Punch Up. While trying to get the power back on, this did lead to another trophy, which we got for destroying 3 antiviruses in 15 seconds. And we got the trophy after destroying the 3rd one. As you can expect, this shift was hectic. But to end the shift, we also had Malevolent open a portal to land a crashing plane in the water, saving hundreds of lives. As we are packing up at the end of the day, however, the gang invite us to drink with them at a nearby villain bar.
Yeah, all right.
As we arrive, sadly, Golem isn't allowed in since, you know, he's bloody massive. But we plan on buying him some drinks anyway. Entering the bar straight away, we see we stick out like a sore thumb. And every set of eyes lock on us straight away as they all know we are a former superhero. So I'm giving it about 5 minutes before we're fighting someone.
I want to go home. I don't want to... I want to go home!
Thankfully, we are able to meet with a familiar face at the bar, and once again, we see how smooth Robert Robertson III is.
I hadn't been to the movies in a while. I had a good time.
You had a good time eating popcorn too loud while I sat silently next to you?
The silence was the best part.
You might like me loud sometime.
Yes! Yes!
Just as we order some whiskey for the team, top of the morning, Carlac and Cardi C show up, so we also buy them a few shots. We then go around the bar handing out shots to a slightly less depressed phenomenon, followed up by giving sunglasses at night guy a shot of whiskey.
Wait, it's kind of hard for me, but look, I know it was probably a by the books, bottom line kind of decision, but thanks.
Fuck, I just love Sonar. Lastly, we give Golem and the bouncer outside 2 shots to enjoy. Inside again, Invisigal tells us that if we really want the trust of the Z team, we need to tell them who we really are. But we aren't so sure.
What are the odds that you busted any of them anyway?
Honestly, seeing him as a villain, he is low-key terrifying. But this is when we soon see why he hates Mecha Man so much.
I'm a bitch. My name's Robert. Such a bitch whose name is Robert. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm such a fucking bitch. I have no hopes. I have no dreams. And a tiny little thing.
In the middle of enjoying our drink, however, we get confronted by T-Rex arms here, and he has had enough of us. Before we can even throw a punch, we get bitch slapped and tossed across the bar.
Oh shit, here we go again.
This then leads to us getting cracked across the back of the head with a pool cue, and several hours later we wake up next to Malevola giving us an ice drink to help with the bruises. And also our boy Phenomenon brings the team an after-battle snack. As we all enjoy our food, we get some amazing transitions back to the bar fight. This is when we see the entire Z team starts fucking up everyone in the bar.
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
But after another amazing transition, we soon get hit with some friendly fire.
Sorry, boy.
With the help of Malevolent, Golem finally gets to enter the party, and honestly, this is when we see that these red ring fuckers don't stand a chance, as us and the team kick the shit out of every single villain in the bar. Oh, and us and Vizzy team up on T-Rex arms here. After the fight and some food, the Z team keep asking us who we actually were, and it's here where I decide it's best to tell them.
You're right. It's a front. This guy, Robert, is a mask. He's not real. He's the guy who sits behind his desk, biding his time, dreaming of the day he gets back in the fight. I haven't told you who I was because I'm kind of starting to like you all, and I'm not sure you're gonna like the real me. But the difference between this team getting by and this team being great is trust. So you should get to know the real me. I'm Mecha Man.
No fucking way. Can't be.
Could be. That's like a real superhero.
It is you. You little shit.
Just as he tries to torch us, our big buddy Golem steps in and shields us. So as Flambe flies off, we thank him for not letting us get cooked alive.
Yup. Thanks for the drink.
But after our big reveal, our team are also in a assuring mood.
My name's Courtney.
Nice to meet you, Courtney.
Katan-Ur was the name given to me on my planet.
My name's Victor, because I'm a fucking winner.
I'm Alice.
Malevola. Your last name's Gibb?
My name's Colin.
This got us a trophy for revealing we are Mecha Man. Can I just say our boy Phenomenon was fucking cooking for us this episode.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Episode 6 has no trophies up for grabs, but oh boy is it crucial for the story. This episode begins with us testing the new Astral Pulse prototype with the entirety of the Z team watching. And things are going pretty well as we strike up a pose, but soon we have another problem with the prototype.
Shut it down!
Help it, Roy!
Let's get him out! Shit! It's locked down!
Oh, fuck, I'm on it.
I'm pretty sure Robert's sick of getting blown up at this stage, but at least we're in one piece. But Big Royd is depressed as fuck because he can't recreate the Astral Pulse.
So we don't have the capacity.
This then leads into a conversation with Chase about Invisigal, and it's obviously very clear he isn't keen on her.
I guess I'm coming around on her.
You coming where?
I'm coming... Jesus Christ. I'm warming up to her. Okay? Were you able to follow that, you old fucking pervert?
Look, just be careful, kid. Some people, they're black holes.
After nearly dying, however, we get dressed and head back to SDN. This is when we see Blazer was covering for us, and safe to say she doesn't want to take our job anytime soon. Once back at the desk, the team are pretty happy, so we get back to doing what we do best. We send Phenomenon to beat up 2 people dressed as Phenomenon, which must have been crazy, I can't lie.
That man's an imposter! That man is the imposter!
We also max out his synergy with Punch Up. We then send Sonar to deal with the Vanderstank's drones yet again, and we then get him to reprogram the drones. So it's been a pretty busy night for Sonar. After our shift back in our apartment, we are slightly drunk and talking to Beef about what happens next with the Z team.
Z team might fuck up for a while, but at some point, they're gonna get good. And when that happens, they'll make a bigger impact than I ever could alone.
As we lie here, we see Malevola, Royd, and Vizzy have shown up for some reason, which leaves us very confused. But Vizzy explains that everyone is coming over to have a party, and they're all going to be bringing lamps for some reason. Royd is here because him and Invisigal managed to figure out that the Astral Pulse isn't destroyed and is being held by some villains, so we need to wait for the computer to find it. So we sit back and enjoy the party.
I wake up exhausted, even in the morning, like I'm made out of decaf, I'm barely running. Oh, and I hate parties, it's just too many bodies. I don't like small talk, I'm always leaving early. Then I met you and my eyes changed, and now you're in my eye range. I'm gunning for you, you changed my heart in a big way. Now every day's a celebration, and I wanna say, when you're around it's already alright, like a radio. I'm tuning into you, I'm tuning into you. You're turning me on, you're turning me.
As we dance with the Invisibody, Chase seems slightly pissed off. Shortly after, the computer finds where the pulse is being kept. So both me and Invisigal want to go with the Z team to get the pulse back before Shroud can find it. Blazer says no, as this is a massive undertaking, and wants to come up with a better plan, but as Invisigal and her argue, Chase soon speaks up.
He said no. You understand that word, or has it got too many fucking syllables for you?
Why don't you go walk your ass around a mall, Grandpa? Heroes are talking.
You are no fucking hero.
Whoa, hey! You don't know anything about me.
I know you're a liar, criminal, I know you're fucking dangerous. What else do I need to know? There. Now I know you're a coward.
Oh my god.
We then order everyone to head home, but before they do, we hear a knock at the door, so surely Invisigal has returned.
Invisigal.
Yeah, so I might have to do that once a month or so as a release of my hatred for you.
With just us and Chase in the apartment, these two very old friends get the chance to have a meaningful conversation.
You ever think about why we do what we do? Help people.
I don't know. It's how I'm wired, I guess.
And here you are trying to rewire a bunch of criminals.
That first week, Izzy was gonna walk off the team, talking about how she was born with powers that always meant she'd end up as a villain. Like it was fated. I do remember thinking, oh, fuck. Yeah, that must have been hard. Like if I didn't have you, you know, and my dad, where would I have ended up?
You were always good. That was always in you. Yeah, I guess I hadn't considered some things.
As we head back inside, however, we see a massive firefight is happening where the astral pulse is being kept, and we also see Invisigal went on her fucking own to try retrieve it. Yeah, and let's just say this place is full of every low-level villain in LA. So we direct her and say that the pulse is located inside the captain's quarters, and we do our best to try guide her there, while she fends off some very old friends of hers. We manage to hack and open the door, allowing her to push forward. As she ascends, she is soon targeted by a massive vulture-looking twat, so we use the nearby sound system to take care of him. With time running out and no quick way up, we hack a nearby crane and swing it towards her.
Superhero landing!
Once she enters the quarters, she is chased by some lava bros, so we need to hack the nearby safe and quick before they break in. Using our insane hacking skills, we're able to quite easily open the safe. But as she leaves, the lava bros are dead, and soon the power cuts off.
Guys!
Using the cameras, we try our best to guide her to the exit, but sadly we have been outsmarted yet again.
Invisigal, stop!
Like something out of a fucking horror movie, Shroud slowly walks towards the briefcase while using gas to make her choke and cough while kicking away her inhaler.
Breathe air!
She is rapidly running out of breath and mere seconds from dying. This is when we see the real track star for the final time.
Hey, listen to me. You get up. Get up!
Keep up.
No!
You're good. Please, no! No!
Episode 7 will lead us getting 2 trophies. The The first trophy for choosing the least popular item from the store, and the second for getting all bonuses without failing. This episode then opens with a flashback to a very young Robert crying and a much younger track star trying to cheer us up. Obviously, younger Robert is crying because his dad is quite literally never here, so to cheer us up, track star offers to buy us something from the store.
Keep up.
Yeah, I never thought the words keep up would destroy me, but here we are.
There, bitch. You happy now?
This is when we see that he also bought us some Twinkies, so that does explain why Robert loves them so much. Back to the present here, thankfully we see Chase is still alive, but in a critical condition.
He was like a big brother to me. I didn't appreciate it enough.
I'm sorry.
Blazer then talks to us about cutting Invisigal from the team, which, let's be honest, I'm just never going to do.
No, I don't think I will.
But once again, when we need her most, Blazer is there for us.
He's so fucking proud of the man you've become. He told me that.
Before our shift starts, however, we do go to buy some Twinkies, and obviously the dollar bill won't be accepted by the machine. Thankfully though, Waterboy was on hand to help us out. As we sit down at our desk, the mood is low. No jokes or quips are being said, just radio silence and people completing their dispatches, which is so unusual for the Z team. Oh, and we also have to save a very drunk golem from doing whatever a drunk golem does. Towards the end of the shift, however, we finally unlocked the modded trophy, which we got after finishing the last dispatch. As we leave to head home, however, we see Punch Up gets fucking punted through the door, which was slightly funny. But as we head inside the conference room, we see that the entire Z team is voting about what to do about Invisigal. Well, all of them except Phenomenon.
I abstained from voting as I am neither human nor reformed villain, nor particularly interested in this conversation. I only came in as I thought we were playing Magic the Gathering tonight. I am hoping we still may.
Firstly, someone get this man a copy of Magic the Gathering now. And secondly, everyone wants her kicked out except Golem and Flambe. And I mean, when Flambe says that we should give her a second chance, you know she deserves one. But this is when we make a decision that will have drastic consequences moving forward.
I probably don't say this enough, but I'm proud of all of you. How far you've come. A few months ago, you wouldn't have been in a room like this discussing the needs of the Z team, and if you did, there'd be a lot more than one broken door. But I'm not cutting Invisigal. We don't kick people when they're down. We lift them up, and I believe of her what I believe of all of you, that her heart is in the right place. It's what took us from being a team to being this weird, fucked up family. Look, you're hurting. Okay, I get it. I'm hurting. We are all hurting. Now isn't the time to cast blame. It's the time to come together and heal.
Just as we finish our speech, we see the door closes behind us, so that can only mean one thing. This leads to sending the HR guys into a meltdown by entering the women's changing rooms to speak with her.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
As we speak to Vizzy, we try to plead with her to stay and not throw away everything she and us have worked for together, but this is when she drops some major bombshells.
They're right. I don't deserve anyone's forgiveness, anyone's help, anyone's love. Because I can never repay it. Nothing I do will ever make up for what I've already done to you. I'd hoped getting the astral pulse back would help, but I couldn't even do that. I was there that night.
What are you saying?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
She explains here that her asthma was getting worse and the red ring had an augment which could increase her lung capacity, but this left her with years of debt.
And one day Shroud came to me and said I could have the whole whole den cleared if I was able to do one thing. Place a bomb on the back of Mecha Man undetected.
Honestly, boys, I kind of expected it, but it doesn't make it hurt any fucking less. This is when we see several scenes back from her perspective, and yeah, it's fucking heartbreaking, boys, I can't lie. In the moment she places the bomb, she tells us this is when she decided to quit the Red Ring.
I quit the moment I placed it. I walked out before it even blew.
Sorry, boys, but I have not committed this much time and effort to give up now. I will riz the Invisibody or I will die trying. So we do forgive her, as I genuinely don't think she's an evil person.
Well, I forgive you. So there, we fucking chill out now? You did villain shit while you were a villain. Does it change things that you directed at me? No, it doesn't. That's in the past. You're not the same person that was there that night, neither am I.
All I wanted from this was for you to look at me the same way you look at Blazer. Even if it was just once, you know? That'd have been enough.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yes. You do.
Us choosing to forgive her, though, is not enough to make her stay, however, and she leaves. Well, she does come back to play a quick game of tonsil tennis with Robert, but as always with her, before we can get too close, she disappears. With our day being shit, we then have the brilliant idea to go drink in the villain bar, because that won't lead to, I don't know, say us getting fucking tortured or anything. So as we sit at the bar, these two twats won't shut up. And I don't know, but there is just something strange about that man in the glasses. This is when Blazer comes on TV giving a speech about what happened at the docks. And let's just say this man behind the bar is a big fan of hers.
Cheers, fellas, to the fucking dream. To 5 minutes with the tightest ass in all of LA County.
We then glass this prick because, yeah, I kind of agree with you, but that's also my boss, so... Before he can even respond, he gets executed, and this is when we realise that coming here was a big fucking mistake.
I respect her. Blazer. Real fucking superhero. I know we're in a villain bar, but have some class, you know. Can you take care of him for me? Obviously, you two don't need an introduction.
With pleasure.
Okay, we are cooked.
Your dad. Chase. Your little team of turncoats. You think you can beat the bad by being good. But there's no solving human nature.
Well, anyone with a brain you drinking in here was going to be a problem, but as much as he is probably enjoying this right now, Shroud is only after one thing.
This was your father's gun. He couldn't have predicted I'd use it to kill him. The first bullet grazed his shoulder. I hadn't adjusted to the adrenaline spike. The second hit his upper chest. The third burst his heart. He was lying on the floor, eyes full of fear, when I put the fourth through his face. A bit of a waste to put the fifth through that idiot's skull, but I wanted to make sure it worked after all these years. Your invisible girlfriend stole my astral pulse to give it to you. Where the fuck is it?
We then try to explain to Shroud that she never managed to find the pulse. To our surprise, however, he corrects us as he shows us footage of her hiding the pulse before Shroud grabbed her. As we are talking, however, Shroud senses something and simply stands back and aura forms some more.
Blonde Blazer.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
With balls of fucking steel, she strolls in here and demands that they hand us over to her. What a woman. What a character. What a superhero.
I can see I'm outnumbered. That eventually I would fall. But by my read, I'm taking a lot of you with me. So all of you can leave now. Or half of you can die here.
Shroud's just like me, honestly. I was applauding that. Blazer is cold as fuck when she wants to be. He does agree to hand us over, and him and the rest of the Red Ring leave. As we talk on the same billboard from the start of the game, we tell her about Invisigal taking the pulse, but once again we defend her and say that she must have a very good reason for keeping it from us. Before we can finish talking, dozens of explosions go off all at once, and this is when we see the Red Ring openly attacking LA. This episode then ends with us getting prepared to defend LA. This is when we got our trophy for picking the least popular item from the store. And I just say us Invisigal romancers got absolutely cooked this episode by some of the choices. Episode 8 has tons of trophies up for grabs, but a lot of these are locked to one single playthrough only, so we will have to make our choices and grab the other trophies in another playthrough. No time to waste, the episode jumps in with us already in SDN, and with no heroes left to spare, this is when we see Blazer flies out to join the action. With Chase still in the infirmary, this is when the big man Royd steps up and helps us with some of the dispatching.
Welcome home. Come on.
Sadly, because it's late at night, we only have Punch-Up, Prism and Golem in to answer the calls at the minute. This is when Golem clutches up massively, as with his power upgrade, he can expand and easily solo several different dispatches for us. Just as we complete the first dispatch, Blazer tells us of a bar at the top left, and this is what's left of LA.
Lord have mercy.
We need to keep this bar as full as we can for the entire shift, and that will earn us the all gas no brakes trophy for keeping LA safe. While our trio hold down the fort, we manage to get a read on Flambe's tracker, and by hacking in, we are soon able to locate him. It's around this time where Malevola answers her bloody phone and decides to clock in to help us out as well. Finally, we start to get the team back together as both Flambe and Vizzy show up and join the team at the same time. Hoping to expand the team even more, we then locate and rescue Sonar before he is killed. And lastly, we are able to save Phenomenon as he was handcuffed and refused to break free. With us losing ground every second and us being short on heroes, we come up with another idea. This is when we draft in Waterboy and tell him that the entire city needs his help. And thank fuck he agreed to help us, as we have 5 dispatches come in at once. So we get to work doing what we do best. With our expanded roster and the synergy we have built up between several different heroes, we're able to bang out several dispatches quite comfortably. But with the sheer number of calls coming in, the map zooms out as we have to cover more of LA. Following this up, we see Coupe bombs a massive part of LA and starts heading towards our direction with her gang. In an effort to slow her down and stop her, we send both Flambe and Prism to deal with her. This leads to us telling the team that we are being stretched too thin, so don't bother coming back to SDN, just stay out in the field as long as possible. Thankfully, Prism and Flambe are able to defeat even more of Coupe's gang, but with us being stretched to our limits and low on heroes, we are about to fail a dispatch. But then suddenly it succeeds out of nowhere, and this is when Blonde Blazer herself shows up and joins the team. With another chance to attack Coupe, I can think of only one duo to send, and obviously they absolutely smash Coupe's gang. This is when we send one final attack against Coupe, which succeeds, and we manage to send her running. This got us a trophy for defending LA. As we manage to defeat Coupe, the power suddenly cuts out. So we have only one thing on our mind: make sure the old man is still alive. As we enter the infirmary, we see his life support is still on due to the backup generator. As we go searching for Royd, we see that him and Vizzy are fighting, but as he ties her up, this is when he gives us the real astral pulse, and he says that she has betrayed us again. Looking at the cameras, we see that SDN is under attack from Coupe and her gang. So we have only one card left to play.
Watcher, go and get the power back.
You need my help.
You helped enough. I going.
No, wait. Royd, I need my suit running. It's the only chance we have.
This is when Royd whispers that he moved our suit to the rec room, and he also gives us a taser to defend ourselves.
We're fighting the Red Ring, Royd. I'm not walking home from fucking yoga.
Alone with Vizzy, we talk once again and she explains to us why she never handed over the astral pulse.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't tell me.
I was worried Shroud would come after you.
Well, he did.
So if I gave it to you, he'd have the pulse right now. I was trying to protect you.
After that, we see that some of the Red Ring goons are on their way to kill us. This is when we choose to free her because obviously deep down I still trust her. We then take cover and wait for him to attack, but he just runs straight past us. Wait, what?
What was that?
Thankfully, our friend here was bursting for a piss, so he starts pissing all over the plant.
Brother,
Before we can tase him, Vizzy rocks up and blasts him with a gun, and we end up with some of his piss on us.
Why are his nuts out?
Oh, thought that was normal. You mind helping him?
No, absolutely not. No way.
Really?
And what part of not wanting to touch this man's dick and balls do you think I'm unsure about?
The Jew then see Royd on the cameras, but before we can help, Vizzy disappears as fucking usual. Finally, after months of being just Robert, we get to be Mecha Man again.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
This is when we remove the prototype pulse and put in the real astral pulse. Just as things are looking bleak for Royd, we make our entrance.
This is the premium package.
Face to face with Toxic again, he is still being a little bitch, but he demands that we hand over the astral pulse.
If you want it, come and claim it.
What a fucking dork.
I want my dork.
Oh, you're telling me you're not referencing... Who says claim?
I do, motherfucker. I'm not referencing shit. That's a Mecha Man original.
But as we were talking, Shroud somehow managed to sneak this giant spider mech right behind us. Yeah, sit back, grab some popcorn and enjoy, because win or lose, this is going to be one hell of a fight. With no time to waste, we fly towards him and summon our twin energy blades and start slashing and hacking. When that doesn't work, we follow this up by unleashing a crazy amount of cluster bombs, which does no damage at all to his mech. While he has us in his arms, we see Blazer swoops in and gets fucking caught. Wait, no, that was far too easy. But this is when we realise what's actually going on and the Z team enter the battle.
Well, then it's a good thing I can't even predict what these idiots are gonna do.
What the fuck?
Absolutely fucking peak. So both us and Blazer do our best to inflict as much damage as we can to the mech suit, but his suit's core is able to predict every attack, leaving us unable to land a proper strike, leading to Blazer getting knocked flying.
I hope my saving you from collision was appropriate.
It was phenomenal.
With the rest of the team arriving, we then see Vizzy leaps into action to save Malevola. After this, we see Toxic is looking for round 2, but we leave him in the hands of someone far more capable.
He's got a special move.
2 seconds later.
I never thought I'd hear Jacksepticeye laugh his head off while he punches someone in the dick, but here we are. With Blazer back in the fight, Phenomenon then flies in to attack, but he gets grabbed, held in place, and gets blasted into next week. Like, Shroud can't actually hurt Phenomenon, he just has to get him out of the way. Sadly, we aren't in a position to help, as Coupe has decided now is the perfect time to face us. But while she is distracted with us, Blazer managed to hold her in place and we simply blast her wings off. Back on the ground, you know things are getting serious when we draw the energy blade. As we do our best to break his defenses, we simply cannot get past that many arms alone and deal any serious damage. This is when Blazer once again rushes to our aid, but at the worst time, as Shroud is powering up his laser beam just as Blazer flies towards him.
No!
You know what? Fuck this. We grab our blade and charge in once again as Punch Up tries to help us out, with other Z team members rushing to our aid, like Malevola using her portals and Prism covering us with her shields, but none of us are able to make a dent in his suit. With just us being the last one standing against Shroud, he is able to knock us down and deliver a killing blow.
Shroud's got a new suit now? What the fuck? How long was I out?
I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
So, Blazer.
You're not the only one who wasn't born with powers. My powers come from that amulet.
With his main power core being destroyed, Shroud is no longer able to predict our attacks, and that's when the Z team take full advantage.
Fuck off.
To make love to you now.
Getting help from both Blazer and Prism, Vizzy is able to get close enough to climb aboard the mech, and with some more help from Golem, she plants a bomb and blows up his mech. What a fucking shot, by the way. Phenomenon then chips in by launching the mech into the air, allowing us to finish it off with a signature move.
Fucked them in the face.
In the middle of our celebrations, however, Shroud somehow managed to get his hands on Beef and will only exchange him for the Astral Pulse. As we get ready to leave the suit to hand over the Pulse, we also bring the prototype just in case, but we soon learn that Shroud has been 2 steps ahead of us all along.
I knew this little sloppy guy is your weakness. I knew you'd fall for, what is it you call her? Invisigal. And she'd steal that soft heart of yours like everything else she's robbed. That's why we planted her here. Yeah, she works for us too.
I do not believe it. I will not.
Oh, she's embarrassed.
I then hand over both pulses at once, as whatever option I choose, he will have predicted that and have an answer. But if I don't even know which pulse it is, he can't read us and figure it out for himself.
They look fucking identical, Robert.
He then tosses one of them aside and plugs in the other pulse. Well, fuck me. Looks like he actually got the right one, as he and all his goons seem to increase in power. He then continues telling us how powerful he is. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, looks like someone may have picked the prototype instead. But realizing he is lost, he decides if he is going down, we are coming down with him.
Sorry, kid. We both lose.
Oh, no.
I guess I can still be surprised.
much as this twat deserves to die, firstly, I haven't worked this hard to get the Z team to be heroes just to kill someone in front of them and throw away all that hard work. And secondly, I did make an old man a promise, so we end up spurring Shroud. With Vizzy saving us and choosing the heroic ending, this will get us the Sorry Kid trophy. With Shroud and the Red Ring defeated and with everyone still alive, I think it's the perfect time to oh fuck, never mind. This got us the trophy for succeeding as a mentor. Several hours later, we are seen escorting Courtney to the ambulance, and this is when the Z team give her a hero's welcome. Before she leaves to get her wound checked out, we thank her once again for saving our life.
Oh, you got something on your...
Oh, is it blood? I'm a bleeder.
Someone's attracted to Robert.
We then got the trophy for finishing Invisigal's romance story. After that, we see Chase speaking to the news reporter, and this will lead to us getting our next trophy, which is called, you know what, I'll let Chase take it from here.
There's a story out that...
Oh, yeah. I can confirm this story is true. I cannot confirm who this individual is. I can confirm he's a badass motherfucker.
We got this trophy for choosing the path of mercy.
These are the real heroes right here. This is the team that thwarted Shroud in the Red Ring. These fuckers are the best heroes in the whole motherfucking SD.
Actually, I'm hearing now we can't bleep the curse words.
With that wrapped up, we then speak to our best mate Roy, and honestly, what a fucking chad this man is. So we hit him up with one last fist pump. This is when we step in and make sure that Coupe doesn't get arrested for what she has done, once again showing that we're willing to give people a second chance. We then have a beer on the car next to Mandy, and it's not a bad way to end the day. But we then end the game with everyone getting in for one last photo with the Z team.
Let's be careful with your discussion.
Careful, everybody.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, instantly painful, actually.
This is when we see that we are a true hero, and this makes me feel like I made the right decisions for the majority of the game. Usually I save this sort of stuff for the end of the video, but honestly it needs to be said now. What a game. Easily one of the best I've played in years. With my main playthrough finished, we just had to go back and grab a handful of trophies, with most of these being locked out by other decisions I've made. This led to me going for the murder trophy, which we got by obviously this time killing Shroud instead of spurring him, which got us the trophy for choosing the path of vengeance. This is when I started my second playthrough, with our first trophy being for cutting Sonar this time. So sadly we had to break the news to my favourite bat boy that he is being cut, and this got us the trophy for cutting Sonar. Following on from that, our next big decision was for recruiting Waterboy instead of Phenomenon. This will allow us to grab 2 trophies, with the Fool's Luck trophy being unlocked by completing a dispatch with 15% chance or less, which did take me a few tries. Finally, however, after a lot of swearing and restarts, we did manage to do it, and this unlocked us the Fool's Luck trophy. Speaking with Waterboy in this playthrough just made me love Robert even more. Like, what a man, he just knows the right things to say at the right time. This got us the trophy for giving Waterboy his first chance. It's around this time where we had to choose our romance, and obviously I picked Blazer this time as it gets us the trophy, but it's also pretty fucking good as well, I can't lie. Deeper into the story, we arrived at the part whether to say we are Robert or Mecha Man, and this time we told the Z team we are just Robert. This got us the trophy for hiding the truth. We then got to the party scene once again, and we danced with Blazer, and yeah, it was pretty good. That was until I seen Vizzy looking depressed, which made me depressed. At the final confrontation with Shroud again, we got another trophy for failing as a mentor, and this is when we see Vizzy kill Shroud, which broke my heart again doing this for just a trophy. But we also see that she takes Shroud's mask and probably takes over the Red Ring. This got us a trophy for failing as a mentor. After that, we finally got the Any Plans Tonight trophy for romancing Blazer, and this ends with us chilling on the same car as last time with a beer, but this time it ends with a kiss. This obviously led to us getting the trophy. I then replayed this section again to get the We Can Just Be Friends trophy, which required us to romance neither Invisigirl or Blazer, but finally we got the trophy for that as well. with only one main trophy left, the Hacked by Robert trophy. This is when things went tits up, as there seemed to be some sort of glitch and no one had got this trophy on PlayStation after multiple playthroughs.
It's not looking good, Bev.
Because of this, I had to go back and replay the entire game, making sure that I got every single hack on this list to unlock the trophy. And eventually, this got us the Hacked by Robert trophy. This then led us getting the Platinum trophy for Dispatch. So everyone, that was the Dispatch Platinum, and what a masterpiece of a game this turned out to be. From the story to the characters and the visuals, this entire game is just amazing. Easily one of the best games I have played in years, and I am hoping, I'm praying we get multiple seasons of this. As always though guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next one. Bye.